At another tragic milestone. We are averaging more than 2,000 deaths a day lately, and yesterday, the U.S. marked more than 675,000 Americans overall who have now died of COVID.
The pandemic has been leaving a deep and long trail of sadness and death around the world. It is the history of many, but in a parallel reality, you will be surprised to know that there are those who are taking a very juicy advantage in this context of crisis. It sounds stunning, isn't it? But in reality, the virus has filled the pockets of a small elite, whose fortunes in recent months have skyrocketed in a way you couldn't imagine. Developing countries have denounced this enrichment and the great inequalities in the face of this global health crisis.
Los ricos más ricos de nuestro planeta sencillamente piensan nada más en hacerse cada vez más ricos e incluso haciendo negocio con la pandemia y acumulan más riqueza ante la tragedia.
Forbes magazine has released a list of at least 50 doctors, scientists, and health entrepreneurs who became billionaires overnight by the pandemic. These new tycoons in the health sector have accumulated their wealth, developing vaccine patents from laboratories such as Pfizer and the biotechnology company BioNTech, Moderna, BioPharma, and other sources generating large amounts of money. The scandal of the new billionaires has created new questions. How did these businessmen erect their mega fortunes? With the rapid proliferation of COVID-19, as a domino effect, these companies obtained strong sales and juicy long-term contracts, supplying countries with patents or immunizers for the pandemic, oxygen tanks, medical devices, nebulizers, stethoscopes, and blood pressure monitors, as well as pharmaceutical services, swab tests, medical containers, and another long list of medical supplies. A study published by Oxfam International notes that only in Latin America has seen an average of new billionaire emerge every 2 weeks. While, paradoxically, millions of people on the planet face serious economic difficulties during the pandemic. The report records some 73 billionaires in Latin America, while the world's most unequal region is sinking under the impact of the coronavirus. These millionaires increased their fortune by $48,200 million since the beginning of the pandemic. 52 million of people could fall into poverty. In Latin America, about 50% of the working population, some 140 million people, are in the informal economy, and the projections are more frightening. Up to 52 million people could fall into poverty as a result of the pandemic.
According to Johns Hopkins University, the virus has now killed more than 4 million people worldwide. Now, with the vaccine, deaths...
Where are we going? With 4.7 million dead. While the virus continues to mutate, the fortunes of these millionaires continues to grow. The great powers monopolize the largest numbers of immunizers, and developing countries fight daily to save lives.